Hi guys, and in this episode, number 2 of making Five Nights at Freddy's game in Scratch, we are going to learn how to make Office. So, in the previous episode, we made the warning text and main menu, and also twitching animatronic over here. Buttons aren't working yet, which is the thing also we going to make today. We'll begin by making the buttons work. So going into new game, when we click it, so when this sprite is clicked, we are going to check. We are going to broadcast hide main menu and wait. So why wait? Wait is actually not like a wait block, because and wait in broadcasts, this means you broadcast and then every sprite receives it and does what it should be when this broadcast is broadcasted. And then only after that we will do all the code here. Since this is a new game, we will broadcast also newspaper, but without waiting, and we'll make a new variable called night and set night to 1 because this is a new game. So now we should make, when it receives hide main menu, it should hide, but also we should set volume to 0, so every sound it should play over here in this script will not play. So setting volume to 0 and hiding. So this should go to title and credits, and in continue, and in twitching Mr. Monopoly, but without volume because we don't have any sounds over here, and we should rename this to Mr. Monopoly in main menu, because when we will make the AI, it will be a sprite called Mr. Monopoly, and we should test this. Yes, everything disappears. That's what we wanted. And night is 1. Okay. So then we should do this script in continue. And broadcasting not newspaper but show current night. Okay, so that should do completely the same as it does in new game, but we will broadcast show current night, but we should remove this set night because we will always be on night 1, and in warning text we should set night to 1 over here. And in twitching Mr. Monopoly, I will make this in order to have in order to make it easier. This is optional, it won't change anything. If you want, you can make, but if no, feel free to skip this part. So we're making a variable for all sprites chance, and over here setting chance to pick random from 1 to 50, and if chance is equal to 1, and that should work completely the same. Yes, exactly. Exactly. So it was re-edited the red eyes part, and the red eyes are still showing, so that is good. Now we need to make the newspaper. So making a new sprite called newspaper. We need to fill this with a white because this is paper, and but we will need to make it a little gray so it has like more paper effect, and making it scented. Okay, we should start drawing the newspaper. If you don't want to see me drawing it, you can just skip, and if you know how you can draw the newspaper. So making lines, I think, and making the title of this newspaper over here. We'll need help wanted. So help wanted. Okay, and we'll need an image. So this will be our square with image. Down a little bit. Okay, and you can draw basically anything in this picture, maybe your pizzeria, but I will do like in the original game. I will copy my main character, Mr. Monopoly's head, and rotate it and put it in this picture. I don't know which direction it should face to match the original game, but right looks better. And over here we will write some text. This should be black. And I will type some random things in order to understand good size. Okay, that is good, I think. We will type Mr. Monopoly's. So it's not exactly Mr. Monopoly's, it's your main character's name. Mr. Monopoly's Pizza World needs a security guard. A security guard. Shift starts at 12 a.m. and ends at 6 a.m. 6 a.m. and we will write how to work in this place. So watch the cameras, make sure that anything doesn't break, and nobody steals anything. We will write here because the picture ended. In order to make this size as it was, I'm copying this. And nobody steals anything. In case somebody wants to go in your office, close the doors, and check the lights. But don't close the doors for too long, because you will run out of electricity. And I think it was $125 per week. And I want to make it per month, so it's 125 multiplied by 4. So let me check what it is. 125 multiplied by 4, $500. Okay, $500 per month. And we need a phone number, so in case somebody wants to work as a security guard at night, a phone number to apply. So to apply, call, I don't know, put some random phone number +1, I don't know, 177, Mr. Monopoly Pizza World. And thank you. Okay, I think that is it for newspaper, but we need some effects to look it extra cool. So we will rotate it and put some cool effect. So you make a circle and click this fourth option and swap this, and this should be black on the right and blank on the left, making a circle. Yes, that looks really good, super good. And making it centered. Okay, and now this is it for a newspaper. And when green flag is clicked, hide. And when I receive newspaper, we will steal some code from warning text, because this is similar. So we don't need hiding. We don't need setting the night. Yes, we need setting the ghost effect to 100. Then we don't need waiting. And this should be slow, so 100 and -1, and this should be long, maybe 10 seconds. Repeat 100, change by 1, and we'll broadcast show current night. Yes, so let's check. New game. And the newspaper appears. Good, and after 10 seconds, it will disappear. Yes, and then nothing happens because we didn't make any show current night sprite. And we should check that this does not work for continue. Yes. So now we should show the current night, which will paint, name this show current night, or even without show, just current night. And we will need first night. And in order so the user knows that it is the start of the game, not the end and not the middle, we'll need 12 a.m. So the time. And centering. Okay, and always enter a 00 here. So first night, 12 a.m. That is good. Now duplicating this should be second night. Centering. Third night. Centering. Fourth. And again centering. Fifth. It's already centered. Sixth. Already centered. And the last one, seventh night. And seventh night is basically custom night, so I will over here type custom night. And center this because we changed, because we typed. And we should rename this to night. So basically every costume replace with night, like I am doing. Oh. Okay, we have that. But we also should fill this with white because we don't see it on the stage. Custom night. Okay. Then, when green flag is clicked, we should hide. And when I receive show current night, switch costume to join night with the capital or with the lowercase letter, so basically how you typed over here. And over here a variable night. So because we have a night 1 over here, if we click that, it is night 1, and this matches our costume name over here. And then I think weight 1.5 is enough. And then we should hide, and over here don't forget to show, but we'll need a fast animation, so we'll need to repeat 25, change ghost effect by -4, putting that over here, and set ghost effect to 100, and yes, weight 1, then height But without hiding, we should just make the animation by replace this with F4 and hide and broadcast loading. So okay, let's check how that works. Because I know that newspaper already works, I will just click continue. Okay, first night 12 a.m. and it disappears. Really good. Now we will need in continue. We will need like you touch the continue and it will show on which night you will continue. So this is a pretty clever thing that makes your game more enjoyable, so make sure you do that. So in the touching, we'll name this touching and 1. So touching night 1. We will write, type maybe with red, night 1. Or maybe even first night. Then this should automatically rename as continuity n2, which is useful. This should be second night. Making the position. Third night. Fourth. Oh, sorry, typo. H. At fifth. Sixth. And finally, seventh night. And custom night, I will put custom night. So in order to show on which night you are, we will switch when we touch to night +1. So why 1? It is because, not plus, we will join, we will continue at TN like this, and then your night. Yes. Start sound, and yes, that should work. Let's check. So we touch this and it shows first night just like we wanted. And if I want to set night to 2, and yes, it shows second night. And we'll add a sound when current night pops up. So dragging the blip 3 because this is the same. Yes. And start sound blip. Over there. Yes. I think we will need this not over here, but over here just before we wait. No, or it's better to do it just without, because it feels worse. So it was sound pop. So like it was, import this pop. So okay, now for the loading, this is also important because when it loads all the files that are in the office, there will be a lot of them, really a lot. It will decrease some lag and make frame rates bigger, so it's an important step. So making this loading. I want to make like it was in the original game, so just none over here and black over here. It will be white. I just making black because white will you will not see white over here because all this is white. We will need 5 over here and making a circle like this and then an arrow, so this is a clock. Yes, good. Now making it over here, making it 0 0 as usual, and make it white but not the fill, the outline. Make sure to make the outline and fill this line with white. Yes, that looks good. Now when green flag is clicked, even make this a 3 dots. When green flag is clicked, we need to hide, and when I receive loading, we should show wait, pick random from 1 to 5 seconds, I think, or maybe 4. And then hide, and just before we hide, broadcast office, or like I like to name this broadcast is start game. And then we need to draw the office, so feel free to skip this part if you already have your office drawn, or if you know how to draw the office. If not, you may follow me to understand some simple steps of drawing this office. So first of all, we will need a floor. A floor. So in order to make the floor, we make a square and just make it like this using the shaping tool and stretch it. Okay, 0 0. Okay, and maybe make it darker. Yes, and then copy paste, flipping vertical and horizontal in order to make the ceiling, and making darker than the actual floor, and making the walls. It's pretty simple. Just draw this square and make it like this. Okay, we have pretty good office, but to make it even more cooler, you can select all and stretch it over here. So the user has more control with his mouse. Just stretching. Okay, we made this, and this is basically it, but office looks really empty, so you could add doors and posters, which I am going to do. So first making a door, and go backwards like so, and then shaping it correctly. Or if backwards mechanic doesn't work with you, just like with me, you may stretch your ceiling and walls to the end of your office. And now this trick should work perfectly fine. Right here, and see how that looks pretty good, but we need to make it like this. Okay, just playing with the shaping tool. Okay, that is pretty good. Now copying and pasting, flipping horizontal. So you may not actually need to make those doors, because in the next episode we'll just delete them and make them a separate sprite. But if you want to to look to your office to look better, you may follow this. Okay, and I will make just over here a paper sheet of paper with some text. So not actual text. If you already have lore of your game in your mind, you could write it over here, but I don't have it, so I'm going to make just some wiggly lines. Black. Okay, and thanks my friend for the idea. I'm going to make the ball pit tower, discount ball pit tower. So making it brown. Okay, like this brown, and make the box, and then the circles that will be in this pool. So what is it? So that it is orange, orange, then yellow, then green. So I'm making just the colors of the rainbow. Size. Okay. So then this. Then we have blue, and finally we have purple. So making purple, purple. Okay, so the box seem too big, so just selecting all of this and basically making it smaller. So I think that is good. Now renaming this to office, and when green flag is clicked, we are going to hide, and when I receive office or start game, we should set brightness effect to something like minus maybe 30 or 20, 25. Yes, 25 is good. So we are making this because the night guard works at night, and show, and then forever set. We are going to make a new variable called office x, and forever set office x to mouse x multiply by -1, we'll try, and then set x to office x. So too far -2 -0.5, close 0.4, 0.55, 0.4. Yes, 0.4 is good. And yes, that is the end of this episode. And if you're wondering where is the desk, we are going to make the desk with the doors and lights in the next episode. So be sure to subscribe, leave a like button if you like the video, dislike the video if you didn't like it. And before you go, we will test if this actually works. So go in new game, newspaper, 10 seconds is a really long time period. Okay, first night, loading, and yes, that works perfectly. And green flag, we'll check if this works when we press continue. So current night, loading, and yes, this works. So bye bye guys, hope you enjoyed this video and wait till the next episode. Bye bye.